The XRP price is closely linked to the speed at which the United States moves forward with crypto regulation. The Clarity Act, a key piece of legislation intended to classify digital assets properly, is currently stalled in the Senate. Lawmakers are dealing with unresolved budget disagreements and a full legislative agenda that includes housing, farm bill, and FISA authorization extensions. As a result, the process of merging draft bills is ongoing, and a floor vote was initially expected in June but has been pushed to early July. However, even this tentative timeline is uncertain, with the final vote possibly delayed until the August 2026 recess or even into early 2027. This lack of clarity is directly affecting investor sentiment and, by extension, the XRP price. Looking at the XRP chart, the price has been trading within a range between $1.30 and $1.55 since March 2026. Right now, the price is near the lower end of this range, hovering around $1.34.35. The key resistance level is at 1.4096, which most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Corresponds to the 100-day simple moving average. Each time the XRP price approaches this level, sellers enter the market, pushing it back down. This pattern suggests that the market is cautious and lacks confidence in breaking above this level. On the 4-hour timeframe, volume is at 8.92 million, indicating some participation, but not enough to push the price out of the range. The RSI is at 45.08, which is neutral but shows a slight recovery after a period of weakness. Importantly, there are repeated bullish divergences at the lower end of the range, which often signal a potential reversal. The XRP price remains in a consolidation phase, and the next key signal to watch is whether the price can stabilize above $1.35 and move toward the 1.4096 level. If the Clarity Act is delayed further, it could prolong the current range-bound trading and affect investor confidence. The market is waiting for a clear regulatory signal, and any changes in the legislative timeline will likely be reflected in the price action. The Clarity Act is still in the Senate, and lawmakers are working to resolve their budget disagreements before moving forward with the final vote. The XRP price remains under pressure until there is a clear resolution on the regulatory front. The next key development to watch is the outcome of the floor vote and whether the Clarity Act will be passed before the August recess or pushed into 2027. The XRP price is closely tied to the progress of the Clarity Act. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. And any delay could impact market sentiment and price movement. The XRP price is currently in a consolidation phase, and the next signal to watch is whether the price can break out of the current range and move toward the 1.4096 level. If the Clarity Act is delayed, it could prolong the current range-bound trading and affect the XRP price. The market is waiting for a clear regulatory signal, and any changes in the legislative timeline will likely be reflected in the price action.